Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm back in Haven after finishing up in Storm Coast, and first things first, as always, I'm going to go back into the war room to see what my advisors brought back from the missions. Was there some in Orlais? No, it seems not. Well, we had coin, as always.
Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended.
And I think Cullen is still on that quest. Was it that long? Really? Alright. Let me see. I think I was going to wait for this to be handled by Leliana, but she is also still busy. Well, that's what you get for playing a couple of hours without
Let us begin.
stopping, I think. Alright, no loss for me, no loss, okay. I just need to decide on what I want to do next. Well, I should try to talk to people, I think, one last time. And then, since I am level 9, maybe I can go back to finish up in Hinter. I actually think that I should be ready to go for one of the main missions again. It's actually only one when you think about it, which is I need to choose between these two. So let's talk to my people just one last time and then go for that quest. I think it's already the time already. Is the time already?
Tell
I
Segras I
already-
received permission to sell him a few things.
I already turned in my research. By the way, Josephine, talk to me. Hey.
Greetings.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Okay.
Any
guests?
visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Okay, I guess there's nothing new in here.
For she
What about-
who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Vivienne,
As the
hello?
light sees light and
Yes?
moves toward flame.
Let's see. Tell me about the
I
circle.
wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
So, tell me about this
How
rebellion
did
then.
we come to this state with the Circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected Circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day.
That's
So long as they
kind
had
of
their
true,
freedom,
yes.
they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Well. Do you think they were justified?
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting
That's
when
kind
they
of
did,
true.
my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I agree that what Anders did was wrong.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
So mages are fighting mages now.
I thought the fighting was only
Kind
between
of.
mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
I know. I don't like it better than you do, but I also don't
Walk
agree with
safely.
everything you say. Hello.
Did you need something?
Not really, just
Anything
checking
I
up
should
on
know?
you.
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll
Carry
leave you
on.
to your work.
And we have Varric here.
Need something?
Can I
Anything you
ask
can
something,
tell me
Varric?
about yourself?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thanks,
That's all.
Varric.
No problem.
And Solas.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching the Chant of Light, it's too easy to get caught up in the organization of it all. It's easy to forget the reality. Andraste leading her army, fighting for justice.
But why? That's the part that really matters. And if the Herald walked out of the Fade with Andraste's blessing upon her, that has to be a good thing, doesn't it?
Yes. A wonderful thing.
I don't know people really. You?
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I forgot about Sarah again. Hello.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Okay. We still have a lot to talk about, it seems. But we already talked about that. Tell me about your
Tell me
background
about
then.
yourself.
What about me?
Who trained
You're
you?
skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not typically.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves, I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would
That's
I find
weird.
one in alleyways anyway?
I don't know. So where are you
How
from?
about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
What's wrong with that you don't really want to talk about it? And I can make evasive jokes too.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from North wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. All funny, you. It's
Yeah.
complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that.
Why?
Maybe.
But why is it complicated? I don't really get it. It's nice knowing other elves. I don't really see the difference. It's not different for me, humans, elves, dwarves, but I guess I'm going to choose the option to see what she's going to say.
I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're alright. But most elves are too elfy. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
But yes, I agree that we are no different than other people, but we shouldn't just throw away what we have as elves.
There's
right?
nothing to learn from any of that history.
Yes, don't do that. What? We lost so bad there was nothing left. You figure out what they wore on their deathbed. You wear it. Waste of time.
We'll
Okay,
talk later.
alright, whatever.
If you say so.
I say so.
Fix the door just like
We
you
will
are.
see. Who's left? Iron Wolf,
Creator, see me near,
Black Wolf,
for I walk
Cullen,
only
and
where you would be.
Cassandra, I think. Let's start with Cassandra.
Greetings.
Hello.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you're not
I'll
going
let
to
you
tell
get
me
back to
about
work.
that. Okay. Later then.
Was there something you needed?
Not really, but anything I
Is there
should
anything
know.
I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Okay,
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
another time. Hey, Bull. What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing.
See you later, Bull.
See you. Good day to you.
And you? Nox.
At your service.
I think we talked about all of
Nothing
this.
right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So, time to go for the main mission. Alright. Are you guys excited about it?
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall
I
embrace the light.
really
I shall
am,
weather
but
the storm. I shall endure.
I don't know if I just leave those Templars alone, go after mages, what's going to happen. I don't trust them at all.
Stay safe out there.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
Let's do some reading about those two quests. So they are both in Ferelden. This is Redcliffe in
Did you
Hushed
see the message I
Whispers.
sent? Yes, thank you.
Choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Huh. Okay, I didn't see this before. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Levelan and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Levelan to the castle alone to negotiate. It is an obvious trap, but Leliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. Recommended level 4 to 7. That's nice. Let me read about this too. Choosing the Templars will make it impossible to work with mages. Obviously, Leliana and Josephine have been working tirelessly to convince, coerce, and win over some of Orlais' most influential houses. 10 noble families will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach, traveling to Terranfall Redoubte and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with them or face the wrath of Orlais. The Inquisition has promised the Herald of Andraste as its voice in these negotiations. I'm not going to leave that Magister to do whatever he is trying to do. It sounds so dangerous, and what Templars have right now does not seem so urgent to me. And you know, I'm going to admit that if these mages weren't... I would only choose Templars if it was only so obvious that mages were unredeemable. I'm kind of, you know, pro-mage, I think. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for mages. And really, I have to see what's that Magister
We
is
don't
doing.
have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This
Yes.
cannot be allowed to stand.
Exactly.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
I know. Yeah, let's try to have a decision about this without arguing.
We can't waste time fighting among ourselves. We have to come to an agreement.
A Tevinter Magister controls Redcliffe, invites us to the castle to talk, and some of us want to do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Yes.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
Maybe we can try to find Arleman or Tegan. Why aren't we contacting with Alistair about this? Why are we just trying to do this ourselves? I'm sure they will not want that Magister in Redcliffe. There must be a way.
We can't
Come
just
on.
give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contact the Herald. Yes. Really?
Where's
do
the
that.
Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the crown for help. I
So?
doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family.
Yes.
It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Llewellyn, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
Oh.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
You're still giving me a chance to back up. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister. Yes, we read about this. I'm not going to change my mind here. No. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, and I have Dorian, a new companion. I like it. A Tevinter for a companion. So interesting. You know, Solas has to come because he is the most knowledgeable about the rift and magic and everything else. And that means that I'm going to need someone that can protect us, a warrior. But what if I need a rogue? I don't know. I guess having a warrior here will be more helpful. Let's get Cassandra. Yes. Okay, I'm sure I can do this. Yes. Hero of Ferelden. Ah, I was going to read that.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Llewellyn and no one else. You lot wait here.
They go where I go.
Where I go, they go.
Deal with it. Where is Dorian? Oh, of course, he's not going to show himself to Alexius yet, probably.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
That's true. Because you simply ooze trust, Alexius.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often.
Really?
Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
We have connections. Tell me about Venatori. Let's talk about time magic. I know you want me that. But let's not talk about the time magic yet. He might just guess that we know about it because of Dorian. But you know, let's just tell him something that he thinks that is secret about his country. Tell me about the Venatori. Just to...
Actually, I hoped you could tell me about these Venatori I'm hearing so much about.
Now, where could you have heard that name?
I told her.
Felix, what have you done?
Oh, we are going to reveal the trap. But why are you really here? Really?
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control.
Gift?
You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you mean? What was supposed to happen then?
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One. For this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Who's the Elder One? He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes. Is that another Tevinter? Who is he?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No,
is in.
It's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Too late.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
I was expecting a fight.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Oh! Where's everyone else? Need help here.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Really? And I see Ledirium everywhere. What the?
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions.
Yes?
We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Wait a minute. So what was supposed to happen then?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
It does, actually. I can say not really.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Well, thank you. What about the others?
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
So do you know this Elder One?
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some Magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
We have to get back. Or otherwise, I don't know. Do you have a plan?
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
Okay. Oh my god. This is... I don't know. And it's red lyrium everywhere. We need to get out of this place. And I need to level up Dorian. Well, as always, I give this and this to my all mages. So Vivian is fire, Solace is generally winter and storm. What should I give you? I didn't give any of them this. Let's give this to you and this. Yeah, hit more targets. And this, apply. I think you can have Winter's Grasp also. Because it's nice. It's always nice. And let's go back to this one. Barrier. It can work, yes, let's get that too. And we need potions, but maybe we should wait for it. What the? Where are we? Redcliffe Castle? So we are in the same place but different time. And I don't really see this being the past, but probably future. I don't like it at all. More doors. Who are you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
You don't look blessed to me.
My sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
What happened to him? He probably is affected by red delirium.
What did they do to you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Sure. If you think so. There's nothing here. But I should have maybe checked also the other side. Oh. Hello? They didn't notice us yet. Oh, another.
We need to die!
Okay. Don't worry, we are done. I'm going to check the other side too. I want to do that. So I came from here. And here? Ugh. Oh, okay.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Definitely not. Okay, it's just nothing. Let's go back. It's like hurts when you look at that red lyrium. So 2 ways to go. Let's choose one. I'm almost out of time, but it shows something over here. Or not? Even lower. There's something over here. Let me check.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Red lyrium. How nice.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
We are going after Alexius, okay?
We're going to kill Alexius. Come with us.
I don't understand. What use is there in fighting him now?
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
I hope so. I will do my best.
That's my hope.
Alexius is master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered. The army that swept in afterwards, it was a horde of demons. Nothing stopped them. Nothing.
I'm sorry, Cassandra, that you had to see that.
I should have been there to help you.
You're here now.
Oh, now we have her. I really want to fix this now. It sounds so dreadful. But I have to finish the episode here. I'm out of time, people. So, thank you for watching. Let's meet again. Bye bye.